Hello guys, good afternoon everyone.
Hello Kansai, hello.
I am Nitish. Today I am gonna give a presentation on schedule of quantities for selected trades using appropriate software Costex. Or- So first I gonna talk about the overview, what I gonna talk in the further presentation. So the first one is I'm going to talk about opening Costex, how to open Costex and navigating and creating a new building. Second is measurementing and quantification by using Costex. Third is insert quantities to workbook. Fourth is prepare SOQ by using Costex. Next is preparing a Costex estimate by using Costex. Next is presentation and documentation, and in the last I will describe the conclusion. So first I'm going to talk about the introduction. This is a popular tool for takeoffs and cost estimation and project management. Costex is widely used in the construction and quantity surveying industries. It integrates measuring, estimating, and 3D BIM building information modeling and the other features into a single platform. So first I'm going to talk about how to open Costex and how to navigate that application. So as you can see, first of all we have to log in into Costex. After that, familiarize yourself with the dashboard and the toolbars like you can see in this picture. And the next is we have to navigate to the projects tab, access and upload drawings by the drawings tab, and use the sidebar for key tools like measurements and dimensions and groups. Also you can do customization the workspace in the layout as well. So how to create a new building? So first of all we select the new project in the projects tab and enter project details, the name and the location, and after that upload architectural drawings, define building levels like basement, ground floor and everything, rooms, and the next is use the measurement tool to assign measurements. The next is add building components like walls and floors, and after in the last we do the save and review the setup in the toolbar. The next is measurement and quantification by using Costex. So as you can see in the picture, I mentioned the area of the building, and this one is the green one is the positive and red one is the negative. First of all we do the tool for cost estimation. Features integrate measurements with cost data. Next is automation, enhance precision, reduce errors. Also we do the measurements of this by using the tools which is mentioned in the picture, and also we cover the areas, volumes, linear and counts, heights, thickness, angles, and in the output bills of quantities are mentioned and cost estimates, and the benefit of this better budgeting and project success. The next is inserting quantities to the workbook. So first of all in workbook opening, open Costex and find the required worksheet, and next decide on a measurement, select the sort of measurement, volume, areas and etc. Next is quantities of input. For every item enter the measured amounts in the count, in the length and the different amounts in different pictures. Determine cost for precise computations, connect quantities to cost information, examine the entries, verify the uniformity and correctness, and conserve modifications, make the worksheet has all of the updates saved. Produce reports, make through cost reports and bills of quantities using the data. Next is, as you can see, how we prepare SOQ by using Costex. First is unrestricted project. Open Costex and then click on your project. Put measurements in here. Enter the quantity of every item. Next is determine cost. Connect measures to financial information. Fourth one is to generate the schedule of quantities, create and evaluate the document. And the last we have to save and export. Next is preparing a cost estimate by using Costex. So in the first part we start the project and gain access to the Costex, and second part is measurements of input, put in the amounts which are required for the buildings, and third is assign cost, connect to the cost information by gathering from the market and different areas. In the fourth part we do produce an estimate, write a report with the cost estimate. Fifth, save and export. The report may be saved and exported. So in the next I'm going to talk about the presentation and documentation. So first of all, the first part is presentation. Costex open, launch the program and select the project, and enter the expenses and measurements in the input data. The next is produce reports. We have to produce the required reports and get the slides ready, list the main points in brief, and save and present, save the presentation slides that run it, and open cost of documentation X, get into the project, add also further information like measurements and expenses which are required, and produce documents, write through reports, review, verify the information that we already put in the presentation or documentation, and in the last we have to save the file. And last I'm going to talk about the conclusion. You can access and navigate Costex, create new buildings, measure and quantify, enter quantities, create SOQs and cost estimates, and ultimately precisely handle presentations and paperwork to effectively manage your construction projects. So from these references I put all the data in my presentation. So this is just for today. Thank you.
Now you get a round of applause. Where they go, sir? No. Wait. Still have the question. Q&A. Now we're going to start the Q&A session.
Yes,
After we insert the drawing, what is the next step? After insert to the first step, what is the next step?
Sir, after inserting drawing in any project, we have to do measurements, and after that we do the calibration.
Okay.
So how we do after that?
Yes. How we measure GFA? What is GFA?
GFA is gross floor area of any building, and we measure it by selecting all the area, and after that we measure that how we after that we done the GFA, how we that measure it.
What are things you measure in your exercise? What are the quantities you are taking?
Quantities, sir.
What are the sections, trades you measured?
Like there are different sections like pile,
Yes.
Pile work.
Yes.
and floors,
The floors.
windows,
Windows. Yeah.
windows, and we put the negative in the lifts, like we don't measure that, and finishes. So these things we measure in our project.
How you measure the facade?
We measure the facade by meter square.
It's correct.
Yeah.
What are the facade system you measured? What are the
Facade system we measured
Yes.
glazed and aluminium. So this is the facade system we measured.
Any question for your presenter?
No, sir.
Okay. Some benefits of Costex in general. General benefits of Costex.
Benefits of like Costex is a modern tool, so in which used in the modern construction. So there are many benefits of using Costex, like it gives the easy access to the people, also cheap to use, and we can use it anywhere around the world. Also in the modern world, like the project